You know, as Jamie was telling us today, Governor Hogan ordered everyone to wear face coverings in retail stores and while on public transit starting Saturday. But he says he's also gearing up to put together a plan for some return to normalcy. WMAR 2 News' Abby Isaacs is live in Annapolis to explain the latest from the governor's press briefing today. Abby?
Governor Larry Hogan said the last 48 hours have been the deadliest for Maryland since this pandemic started, with 87 deaths. But even still, he said he's cautiously optimistic that we're nearing a point where a recovery plan is needed, a little bit of a return to some normalcy. Now, Governor Larry Hogan said even with deaths rising, other data is showing that social distancing measures are working, and he's putting in place even more. As Jamie and Kelly both talked about, he signed an executive order requiring the use of face masks or face coverings inside all retail establishments and while on public transit, and that includes all employees as well. So the order isn't effective until Saturday to give employers enough time to make adjustments for staff. The other big announcement from the press conference today: when will we return to some normalcy? Next week, Hogan intends to start working with experts on a recovery plan. And while he couldn't give a timeline, he said the state's already working on all the things that need to be done in order for some social distancing measures to be lifted.
There are some very real reasons for hope and optimism right now. And there is clearly a light at the end of this tunnel. But exactly how and when we will get to that light is going to be up to each and every one of us.
He said since our numbers are still rising, people need to keep social distancing and now wearing those face masks when in retail stores. In addition, Hogan said before moving to the recovery phase, we need more testing and more contact tracers to investigate every positive patient. And today, during the press conference, he announced the state is making big headway on both of those things that need to be done before we move to the recovery phase. Now, I will have more information on both of those coming up at 6. For now, live in Annapolis, Abby Isaacs, WMAR 2 News.